At VidCon there was a panel called Women on YouTube.
Popular panel, maybe?
I'm very, very fortunate to have gotten to see it because it was really, really amazing. They talked a lot about the problems that women face on YouTube and possible solutions for those problems. Ever since then, Rosie, one of the women on that panel, started a tag called the Ladies Survey. I was tagged by the lovely I'm Sarah Snitch because I asked her. So thank you, Sarah. I'm Sarah Snitch was tagged by Christina Horner, who's tagged by Rosie. Little did I know I was going to be tagged another 2 times. Once by Cartoon13, who was also tagged by Christina Horner, and I was also tagged by Tiger Lover 3000. Thanks, ladies. You are awesome. Who are your favorite female YouTubers? Well, those 3 wonderful ladies I just mentioned, and pretty much everyone on the Women on YouTube panel. I've been watching Christina Horner and Haley G. Hoover for years, and Laci Green I found maybe about a few months ago, and I just absolutely love everything she stands for. Someone else that I started watching in the last few months is Becky Zero. She's a UK YouTuber and she's just amazing, and every time I watch her videos I get inspired and want to go create something. Also, there are so many wonderful ladies who come every month to my YouTube Nerdfighter gathering thing. All of you are so talented and amazing, and just to be involved in this sort of community that's positive and about creativity and individuality, it's just warms my heart every time I see you. And thank you for being so awesome on YouTube. What is your favorite book written by a female with a female protagonist? There's a series that when compiled together in one book is called Dangerous Angels, but there's 5 books in it, and the first one is called Weetsy Bat, so sometimes people call it the Weetsy Bat series. They're written by Francesca Lia Block, who writes amazing modern day fantasy books. And I fell in love with her books back in high school. I started off by reading a book called Violet and Claire, and then I also read another book called I Was a Teenage Fairy. Pretty much any of her books could fit into this category because all of her books have amazing female protagonists and they're beautifully written and very poetic. Yeah, it's just good. It's just good. It's just good books, you know? What is your favorite film written by a female and starring a female protagonist? I'm gonna go with an old film called The Secret Garden. It was written by a female, directed by a female, and it's based on a book by a female, and the main character is a young girl. Who is your favorite female protagonist? I like Buffy from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. There's a character called Witch Baby from the Weetsy Bat books, and I really like her. I really like Meg from A Wrinkle in Time, and this is an old children's book that I actually never read as a child, but I read it recently and I just really relate to Meg. What's the biggest problem female creators face today, and any solutions? I don't know, I guess creepers and safety. I've gotten a few creepy comments and a few disturbing personal messages on YouTube, but nothing to the extent of some of the more popular YouTubers out there, what they get. The internet is scary sometimes, and I think that for women, I think that some people feel like it's easier to do those sorts of things to women versus men, and it's not okay. And it's scary. Do you think that YouTube and online video in general are better or worse suited than television for tackling the problems and prejudices women face in the workplace? I think it's probably better because we have more control on YouTube. We have more of a say in what our content is from beginning to end. TV and film are entertainment, and when it boils down to it, they're a business. I mean, even like on a talk show or interviews, like things can be edited. Big stars have agents that tell them not to say things or to say things. So I think if it's about women talking about certain issues and talking about what they want to talk about, they can like film a video in their home and put it on the internet in a matter of hours, and no one can tell them not to. What do you pledge to make the internet a better environment for creators? I pledge to be myself and encourage other people to be themselves as well. Just because you're a woman, it doesn't mean your opinion isn't important. Tell us a story or a secret involving women. I didn't have to stand on any lines to meet any of my favorite YouTubers at VidCon, which was really cool. I was shy to meet some people that weren't even famous, but just I knew from the internet and I was meeting in person for the first time, and they were all women. Girl power. Tag people! I'm going to tag Catastrophic, Pirate Savvy 07, Hey There 005, Michelle Potter. I'm also tagging Migi 07 because she asked me if I would tag her. There you go. Tagged. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you next week. Bye.
Popular panel